And there you have it, the closing bell at the New York Stock Exchange. The Dow Jones was down most of the trading day. It did make up some ground after the president's speech on Ukraine, but still finished the day down over 480 points.
S&P 500 and the NASDAQ also took losses today, both down around 1.5%. Steve Odland joins us now for more on this. He's the CEO of Conference Board and the former CEO of Office Depot and Autozone. Steve, thanks for being with us.
Good to see you, Jim.
Good to see you. You know, the markets, as we know, are heavily tied to what is happening and unfolding in Ukraine. A busy day today with some impact clearly on the markets. What did we see happen over the course of the day that shaped what we're looking at here at the end of the trading day?
Well, I think before today, we saw a lot of volatility in the markets being driven by inflation and the predictions of what the Fed would do with interest rates. So, this up and down has been going on now for some time. Today, of course, we learned of the Russian incursion into Ukraine and a lot of worry about then what's going to happen in the oil markets, particularly, and the continued impact on inflation. The president, of course, came out and I think he ameliorated some of the concerns. And so you saw the market creep back a little bit, but still overall we're down because there is a lot of unknown about what's happening here, how far the Russian incursion will go, how long this will go on, what kind of impact this will have on the oil supply and hence on global prices. So this is what has rattled the markets today, Jim.
And Steve, of course, President Biden announcing the beginning of this Russian invasion of Ukraine today. In response, the U.S. and its allies have started imposing those tough new sanctions on the Kremlin, those economic sanctions we heard the president outlining earlier today. The question is, how will all of this ricochet, or will it ricochet back on Americans? We already are seeing inflation. Like you said, this could affect the energy markets. How can these sanctions impact Americans here at home, Steve?
Yeah, Tanya, I think that the biggest impact, of course, is in the energy markets. We don't rely on Russia for a lot of produced goods as we do China. Now, one of the things that we're concerned about, CEOs have told us that they're concerned about what will the interpretation of these moves and the U.S. Reactions be by China and potential actions there, because, of course, we have a huge portion of our supply chain tied up in China, and it's really integrated globally. But the Russian moves themselves in Ukraine impact, of course, the energy markets, because the European markets that were dependent on Russian gas and Russian oil are going to have to seek other supplies. You saw Nord Stream 2 being shut down by Germany today. They need to get that oil and that gas from other places. So it will draw supply from other places. We're worried about inflation, and therefore we're worried about what happens with the Fed. Now, the Fed is meeting in March here. There are predictions that it's going to be a 50 basis point move. Jim Bullard of the St. Louis Fed is calling for 100 basis points. But all of this is rattling markets because we really don't know what the cost of debt will be, the cost of financing will be, either for the government or in the private sector.
So, Steve, let's switch gears here a little bit, talk about consumer confidence and how all of this is playing us in that regard. According to the Conference Board, the Consumer Confidence Index fell for a second consecutive month in February. So we have this situation where expectations are slipping for the average American consumer. Why?
Yeah, it comes back to inflation. Again, the Conference Board's number came down a little bit. Now, the big surprise here is that it didn't actually come down more. Now, we closed the survey last week, so the actions in Ukraine, of course, are not included in this. But consumers are talking about the present situations and actually feeling a little bit better about that. That's really influenced by their own job and the security that they have in that. Of course, we still have this ongoing labor supply issue. We have wages going up, and people are feeling pretty good. Even with inflation, although they're worried about that in the future, even with inflation today, with their wage gains and so forth, they're feeling very strong. And so we're seeing intentions to purchase housing, cars, appliances, some of these big ticket goods continuing to hold up here, which is a little bit of a surprise. Now, when you ask them, what do you think about the next 6 months? it comes down a little bit, because that gets into the unknown of inflation and where it's going. I suspect if we took the survey today with the actions in Ukraine, it might have come down even more.
Steve Odland, thank you for spending some time with us. And as always, thank you for your insight.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.